Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am AdamMcKola. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're doing a little transfer video today. Obviously, after Manchester United were beaten in their opening game against Brighton. Yes, we were beaten against Brighton. It's still annoying me till this day. Yes, since that day, we've been linked with so many players. We were linked with Arnautovic. In fact, we made a bid which was rejected. But because Manchester United then discovered he's racist, they've called that move to a halt. But there's still talk about Cody Gakpo. There's still talk about Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. There's still talk about Adrien Rabiot. And there's still talk about Frenkie de Jong, although that one doesn't look too good for Manchester United right now. And yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below as we go through everything that we discuss here. And of course, hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, as for Arnautovic, the deal got called off. Apparently, there was a rumour Manchester United do background checks on their players. And then, when they were linked with Arnautovic, Manchester United fans took to social media to point out some of his indiscretions in the past, which have been for racism. And then Manchester United called the move to a halt based on that and based on the transfer fee, apparently. But it seems like it was the backlash, and it just kind of epitomises where we are at the moment. We say we do our background checks, but we don't quite do our background checks. And Marco Arnautovic won't be coming to Manchester United. And someone else that doesn't look like is coming to Manchester United right now is Frenkie de Jong, although it looks like he's closer to a move away from Barcelona after, you know, all the financial issues that they've got going there. They're trying to force him into taking a pay cut. They're trying to force him into reverting to his old contract, taking him to court, threatening him with court action. There's so much going on at Barcelona at the moment. It's mental. But what we hear from the Times is Chelsea are close to agreeing a fee with Barcelona for Frenkie de Jong. It remains unclear whether midfielder will agree to Chelsea move. Financial dispute with Barcelona remains, but de Jong wants Champions League football, which Manchester United can't offer. And we hear from various other different sources that he would prefer a move to Chelsea over Manchester United, which, you know, look, Manchester United can't rely on their reputation, you know, 9-10 years after Sir Alex Ferguson. The truth is, we've been a basket case of a club since Sir Alex Ferguson left. We haven't won a trophy in a while, 5 years I think it is. We haven't won the league in nearly 10 years. And all those things will count with players. They will look at other teams as more, you know, better attractions. And when you're not in the Champions League. So whilst it's disappointing, it's a fact that Manchester United have to come to terms with. And we criticise the owners a lot, and rightly so, and long may that continue. And all the process that happening, fully back them all. And it's for a reason. You know, they get criticised for a reason. They're running this club into the ground without that genius of Sir Alex Ferguson to cover for them. You know, they're left looking like they are. And we're now seeing another manager who's not being given appropriate backing. It's ridiculous. 1.5 billion they've taken out of the club, maybe more. Still the debt remains at Manchester United, and we're wondering why we can't compete with the likes of Chelsea, with the likes of Manchester City, you know, with all these other big clubs. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But Frenkie de Jong looking like, if he leaves Barcelona, it could be to Chelsea where he goes, which I'd be massively disappointed with, and I'm sure the manager would be as well. Although it'd be nice to, you know, finally put that one to bed, because it's been doing my head in for such a long time. We do hear from the Telegraph that we're interested in Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, and he's been put forward to the Manchester United hierarchy, and Erik ten Hag is believed to be interested and rates him highly. Now, we hear that the fee could be around 60 million euros. Now, Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, whilst it's a signing that, you know, United probably should have made 2 years ago or something, it's a signing I'd actually be more interested in than some of the other people that you're hearing us linked with. If we're not going to get Frenkie de Jong, I think we could do a lot worse than Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. But he is one of those names that's constantly linked with Manchester United. Is there any truth in it? It's hard to see. Hopefully the rumours persist. Hopefully they continue and it shows that there is some truth in it. But it'd be good to get someone like him in the midfield. Someone that's robust, someone that can pass, someone that can, you know, bring the ball forward. And of course, it's not solving that defensive midfield issue. Like I've said before, we need two midfielders. Now Rabiot could be that second one. He's being linked with Manchester United. He's obviously a more defensive-minded midfielder. And Fabrizio Romano's reported that Manchester United and Juventus are ready to complete an agreement for the Rabiot deal, as an agreement has been reached on Monday. Personal terms are still in discussion. Talks ongoing between Veronique Rabiot, who's his mum, and Manchester United after direct call between Ten Hag and Adrien yesterday. So it looks like Ten Hag is pushing for this move. Adrien Rabiot had a direct call with Erik Ten Hag on Monday, as reported by Julian Lorenz. It's confirmed his first step before opening talks with his mother. So it looks like if the talks have begun with his agent, then he was happy with the discussions that he had with the manager. Obviously, will we agree contract terms with him? Again, another transfer, played regularly for Juventus, played regularly for PSG, played regularly for France. It's not going to be your first choice signing, but it's a signing that's an improvement on what we have in that position, which we have very little of. But again, the manager's probably eyed up 2-3 other players before him, and it shows you that we're not able to deliver upon the manager's first, second, third choices. So yeah, but Rabiot looking like that one's close and could be done very, very soon. Talks about his wages at the moment, so you imagine if that one's going to be done, it'll be done in the next couple of days. A move that we're hearing could be done over in the next couple of days is a move for Cody Gakpo from PSV Eindhoven, rated at £35 million. I think he was Eredivisie Player of the Year last year, and it seems like United are preparing a move for him. Again, this seems like a backup option to Anthony. United have been priced out of a move for Anthony, so it looks like we're going for Cody Gakpo, someone that gets goals, someone that gets assists, plays on the flanks, an attacking talent. We need attackers in those three positions up top. We need a striker as well. We know that, but it looks like Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be staying. If you can get a wide player, you then have the options of if Ronaldo plays through the middle, of Rashford, Marshall, Gakpo, Garnacho. I think Ilanga should probably go out on loan, to be totally honest with you. We're still a little bit light up there. And the only backup we'd have for Martial or Ronaldo, well, we wouldn't have backup. We'd just have Martial or Ronaldo playing up top. So we do need players in those positions. It's a price that you'd seem would be doable for Manchester United, given the Glazonomics that are in full effect. And we do hear from ESPN's Rob Dawson as well that Cody Gakpo would be keen to move to Manchester United if terms are agreed with PSV. So at the moment, it's looking like no Frenkie de Jong. Adrien Rabiot is a goer. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic is being linked. And Cody Gakpo is looking like a move that could also happen. Even though United suggests that, de Jong would be in addition to Rabiot, it looks like Milinkovic-Savic could be the backup to de Jong. Maybe they're waiting for a final answer, but it seems like United are pretty... There's been reports that they're kind of sure now that de Jong moves off. And if that's the case, they look forward and they go out for other players. Maybe Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, maybe someone else. But we need to address positions in our team. We've seen that what we have isn't good enough to even beat Brighton at home. Brighton are a decent team. But we need to improve the squad. We need to back the manager. We need to get the right players in. Those players aren't Marko and Arnautovic. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully things will be better. But it is worrying that most of the players we're signing seem to be the manager's suggestions, based on his experiences, based on his relationships, based on, the Eredivisie. And that shows you that what's going on with the scouting department. Do you know what I mean? Big clubs would have options left, right and centre lined up, potentials for whatever player the manager needs. United don't seem to have that. And it shows you why the problems run a lot deeper than anything the manager can do. He needs to have the backing from the board, from the staff around him, if the staff are right around him. Great coach, can't wait to see what he can do. But he's kind of got one hand tied behind his back with these clowns, which is why the protests will continue. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing, and keep it locked to the channel. Until next time, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.